1588, good luck. So a bit of a rating gap there, but you never know. 270 gives my opponent, so it's enough to more than establish a rating. But even though there's a big rating gap there, you can easily go wrong in these games. Just going to challenge the early check. Just go London style this game then. So queen up is a move here. I'm very happy to play endgames. Okay, I will do the taking. Now, let's just push this pawn. I don't want to play it too quickly though. Try not to blunder this. Get my knight out of the way. Pawn up at the right moment. Okay, let's play this knight up just so I've got the option to push the pawn and not everything crashing in one go. Now, I think knight up's the move here, I think. I'm just going to develop the bishop though. Prepare castling. Try and do the basics first. Knight in, I don't really want to take and give him this. Okay, let's castle. So we both started this relatively quickly, haven't we? So how do we push in the middle here? That would be nice. I'm going to just prepare it by dropping the bishop back and preparing at least the concept of pushing in the center. Okay, but now I can go here. It might let him in at some point, but it guards the pawn push and my rooks guard each other, so I'm fine to take back. Just means it's a little bit more awkward if I want to play b3 now, but I could still potentially. Knight up. But I really want to push this pawn. Oh, now knight up does become a move because his knight's no longer guarded, but I can trade it. He'll have his bishop here. So back, up, up. Take, 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 take. Has he got a killer discovery? Possibly, I'm not sure. Very slow and steady, isn't it? Very slow and steady. I'm actually going to bring the bishop this way, so I'll reinforce here. I've just got to be careful now. I can't take back here. It's a bit risky. He might be able to push. I'll have to go this way. Then he's got bishop takes, so it could be a blunder here. I mean, I could ignore it and just go back. Oh, he doesn't do it. So now I'm here. I might have simply blundered b4 there. I took a risk because I'm trying to obviously push in the middle. Yeah, not playing too good here, am I? Not playing too good. So let's just push. Oh, he's played knight back. So if I take, bishop's fragile, but I think I need to take. I want to open the file, but I can't deflect his knight. So I'm looking at bishop up. If he moves somewhere, takes, he's probably fine. But there's nothing better to do with this bishop, so I'm going to go here anyhow. Now, I could obviously try and double up and come on the open file now, but he just has to shift his bishop somewhere, and it's probably perfectly good for black. Yeah, he's moved across. So I'm going to trade that bishop, and I'm wondering whether I can get away with a push here, or at some point. I don't think I can, but... Not easy, this. Not easy. Okay. I'm looking at bishop or knight in. Maybe I could get away with pushing here, but he's got this, hasn't he? So I'm just going to play knight up. It's going to be another long, slow grind, this game. Okay, so he's come forward, so I can actually take here. But I'm not gaining anything. If I come back, you've got knight across, but I can still take. So take. If you take here, yeah, that's no good for me. I mean, I've got knight across as well. Well, once I do that, my knight is kind of stuck here. I'm just going to drop the bishop back. If he comes here, then I'm still fine to take. So I'm okay to take here now, and the bishop's well protected. And if he takes here, it gives him a chance to blunder. If he takes the bishop, I can take back either way. But it gives him a chance to blunder if he goes with the wrong piece. Okay, he does jump across as expected, so now I think I just simply take. And if he takes my bishop, then I'm fine. I can just take the rook. So he has gone there. So I'm going to take here as well. I'm just wondering whether it's time to push up now. Oh, I could check and go here. It's just slightly awkward for him, isn't it? And then push. Just got to be a little bit careful about back rank issues. I want to push here, but it might allow b4. I'm going to throw in the check and then maybe come here or double up. Do I do this first? Yeah, I'm going to do this first, and if knight back, then I'll come up. Make sure I don't blunder the back rank. Oh, he's just gone with rook across. Okay. I'm going to come over and double my rooks up. I'm quite happy to trade the rooks off and play an endgame. So if he does the same again, I think I should be okay to take. Then his pawn structure is a little bit more broken up than mine. So it feels like I should try and get my knight active and forward and go after these pawns while his king's on this side. Just hope his knight can't get in here and here. So knight back, knight up, knight down. Then he goes here and he can't hit this pawn easily. So he can do knight here and here. That's what he's gone for. So if he goes here, he can get here, 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 here. Eventually he hits the pawn. So he needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves, 6 moves to take the pawn. I need 1, 2, 3. And then how do I guard? 4, 5, 6 to take here. And I've got 2 and he's got that. And I'm guarding all of these. So it feels alright to me. If he doesn't come in now, I've got f3. So I think he kind of has to come in. But right now he's stopping me from jumping in. Oh, he's gone back over. Okay. Well, I'm going to go f3 then so he can't jump in now. And just slowly bring my king up. We've got another plan, but it feels a lot safer now this way. Obviously, it's going to be harder to win these pawns. 1, 2, 3. Then my knight might get trapped. So 1, 2, 3. But his king gets over. Might trap my knight. I guess I can do this and drop back. But that feels risky. So I'm going to try and bring my king up. Okay, so he's guarding the check. So here. What does he do? Across. Here. Across. Takes. Here. Here. It's a pawn, but it's just a doubled up pawn. So here, down, here. Yeah, I think I'm safer coming this way and just trying to run the pawns up. I think it feels safer this way. I don't quite know how I'm going to get him, but it feels like it's a safer option this way. Eventually, we'll try and edge forward, I think, on the king side, I think. Maybe I could even come here and just try and push. Might be an option. But right now, check, here, here. I've still got the option to try and go here and win a pawn. Oops, my markings are not very good. Something like that. Ooh. See, this is where it might go slightly wrong for black, hopefully. So here, with a view to knight down, takes. That might clog it down. I don't think I need to fear him pushing on if I go off. Here, I guess you just do this. Here. If I do this now and we end up wandering off and he does this, I don't want to push here, so that's a problem. So I think if I do this down, it's got to be right to go here first and then try and solidify, so his knight just can't break through easily. Even if he pushes, I can just ignore it. Oh, he's offering a draw now. No, it's... I'd rather play on. So he's played knight back. So what's his idea there? Pawn down. I assume I check and I go after this pawn now. And then if he ever pushes, I assume I simply go here. If he takes, I just take back. So I'm going to go after this pawn now. Now I've still got a potential to push here, but I'm going here to go after this. It's committal, but he can't step here now. But I do have a bailout move to guard my knight and give it hopefully a long route back. And if his knight wanders off to this side of the board, then I'm going to start and try and push this bit. That's the intention anyway. Try and get my knight back and just be solid. And if I blunder it, I blunder it. But I'd rather try and play for a win. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. So let's take and go up. Okay, now if I go here, he can go here. I come back and he comes back. And that's just going to repeat. So that's not an option. So that's essentially my only move there. Now at some point I want to do this, and then I want to do this. Okay. So I assume I do this now. Just to solidify, so when he pushes I can ignore it, and if he ever takes, I take, and if he pushes I just ignore it and I prepare to push here. But I'm preparing to push. As soon as I do that, the knight can come in, so he's going back to challenge. So is that fine? Can I just ignore it and go here now? I think I can. Here, take, king takes, takes, I come over. Now he needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He needs 12 moves to get a queen. So here, takes, assuming we trade off. I'm definitely quicker here, aren't I? But I don't have to trade, I can drop back. This is committal though, because it lets his knight potentially back. I'm not sure actually. I've got this. Yeah, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back and try and solidify. See where he goes, but knight in. It might be a blunder actually, it might be. I might be better simply trading the knight. I've committed now though. So I'm coming back, but now he's got this again. I do have a check. Oh, he's gone back again. Here, he can just end up coming back, but can I go on? No. Here, maybe. I honestly don't know here. Let's just throw a check in for now, but at least he can't come round. And I'm wondering whether I do this and push here. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to go here and push this bit. But I've got to be careful with this back pawn because his knight then gets in. But right now he can't push on. He could push here, I guess. That might be really annoying. He might have this. Yeah, I might have blundered. It might have been better just to let him in and trade the knights. But I'm trusting I can push here. I guess he's got this once some point, but then that's loose. So it's going to be difficult to win. But I'd rather have a go and try. I've got to try and just get up that little bit on the clock if I can. Oh, he's gone for it, but that's a check. So check. He comes forward somewhere. If he goes here, I go back. If he goes here, I take. But he takes here then. So take, check. He's close to getting my pawns in, isn't he? But I think I have to do it this way. I'd like this. So he guards it. So can I come back and go after this? Check. I'm going to go here and it gives me the option to come back and guard. So he's gone there. But oh, now I can just take. I think I'm winning now. And then I go here. As long as I can trade all of these pawns off, I should be better. I mean, I can even just take there, I think, now. But then I'm going to try and just mop these up. But as long as I get rid of his pawns, I can't lose the game. So take here, up. No, I think I just come back. Let's just step back and guard. He's got check and he wins this. I blundered that actually. I just realised that's a common sense move. So I'm going to go here and try and push my pawn. Yeah, I blundered there. If he takes, I go here and he's got knight back. I've got to try and take some risks now because he's getting in. I've blundered it, haven't I? Not going after this pawn. I should have just gone, trusted my instincts, taken the pawn. Okay. But now he can't move his knight without losing this pawn. So knight up might be a move. He doesn't have king down, he loses the knight. If he goes here, I'd be really happy to trade, really happy. And then I'm going to try and push on. So wait, what? So here, do I just do this then? Yeah, I think I start to push here now. Again, if the knight moves, I take the pawn. So I'm going to try and create a passer and clear his outside pawn. Looks very scary though, doesn't it? But we are a pawn up. We've got the extra pawn. If he goes here, I've got the option to check. And then it keeps him tied down defending. That's what he's done. So here, he has to do one of these, I think. Yeah, he's gone back. But now can I go here and here? This might collapse though. Or here and round here actually. Check. King down, check. Yeah, I think I check and then he still can't get in. I assume he'll come forward. And he still has to guard his knight. But now I'm threatening to simply take the pawn. This must be winning if we get it. Oh, we do. So takes, takes. It's a forced line now, isn't it? Takes, takes, king takes. He needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 moves. I'm definitely quicker here. So he's gone wrong right at the very end. He's unlucky. So I think I can simply trade this now. And then run the king across, clean up on the other side. And there's nothing he can do. I just push and push. Terrific effort, wasn't it? Terrific effort. You can see it another day. Could easily be a loss. But now he can't stop the wide pawns. I could have gone there, of course, and guarded my pawn, but... we just get another queen, but really, really good effort by my opponent. I just got to be careful not to blunder sloppy stalemate. Now it does happen, so how's best to do this? As long as you check, it's not a stalemate, so if you can check, check. There's nothing wrong with him playing on just in case I do blunder it. So check. Keep the queens 2 squares apart, and it should be a routine check wherever you end up going. It should be routine. Just keep them connected like this. And obviously just watch where he goes. So come here, and as long as it's a check, it's not a stalemate. And just keep them at 2 squares apart. It's mating a couple more moves. 1 and 2. Or obviously here and here. Okay, so check. And we'll get mate next move. But really good effort by my opponent. That game could easily have gone horribly wrong. So let's see what the engine makes of it. A lot of my games tend to be really close like this. 76 moves we played as well. I just tend to play them slow, steady games, don't I? So I don't tend to go into wild, crazy stuff. So it's quite common. So yeah. Level out of the opening. I was actually better here, plus 1.8, plus 2. And then I've gone slightly wrong here and it's gone back to level. So we'll see where I went wrong. Well, the engine's saying I should have brought the knight just back to where it was. So it was a mistake going down that route as a concept. And that actually got us essentially level. Although it's saying I'm actually then back to plus 1 better taking the pawn. So I don't quite understand that. And then we've gained an advantage further here. So in this position, with plus 1, it's half level. Yeah, it's in it was a mistake to drop back. I should have dropped my king back and allowed the knight in. So it probably was better to trade this way. And I'm just better there. Obviously, you can take your time with your own games and play through them and see what it says. But from this point onwards, we're just better and we've played a good end game. We managed to convert it. So 92%, 89% accuracy. Center pawn lost 20, which is better than my average of 32. My opponent 33, so that's really, really good. So well done.